folks, it is I, the Fiendish Dr. Phil Nichols, coming to you for a Thanksgiving edition of From the Lab. Well, as you saw, everything is in the works, folks. I'm getting it all done. A lot of this is the end of the line for these things, and I could not be happier than to be finishing these things off and sending them on to you. I am sorry it's taken me as long as it's taken me, but that's just the way it is. I can't work any faster than I work. I just can't. But you know, everybody that's gotten their pieces is loving them, and I try and update the Fiendish Dr. Phil Facebook page daily when I'm in here working. Now sometimes I can't get in here to work because I have a life that has become complicated with a sick dog and another old dog, and then just things. But thank you for your patience on that. Penny is doing much better, and you know, Abby's going to get her annual soon, and hopefully they'll just give her shots and won't put her through anything, and we can get on with that. Abby's going to be 14 and a half, which for a dachshund is very old. So thanks for all the warm wishes for them. It's Abby Normal and Penny Dreadful, and you know, they're my babies, and I appreciate that I have so many dog lovers as patrons. That makes me happy. Anyway, things are, you know, I'm hoping that these things will all be out of here by Christmas. I really am. I'm not going to promise that, but I'm hoping. I sometimes I have no control over how things set up, and some of these molds are just wretched, like the teeth molds for them raptors. That stuff had begun to break down, and it was squishy, and so I don't know what's going to go into finishing the upper plates, because they're a mess and a half. I mean, they're just, you know, I've got to make sense of these. I mean, I will, and it'll be fine, but I'm not quite sure exactly yet what to do, so I have to figure that out. But that, you know, foam filling, I've got just one more day of foam filling, and all this stuff's foam filled. I ran up this is the crate beast chest, so fluffy. All that's left to run up on him are his hands and feet, and then get that bad boy assembled. But again, I can't really do that particular thing until I get all of this out of here. I need the workspace, because we're doing the full body and the crate. So I'm anxious to get all of it done and all of it out of here. It's been looming over me for so long. I know y'all are as anxious as I am, if not more, to get it. So you know, don't for one second think that I don't want to get it to you or anything. I do. It's just that I want it to be worth the money you've spent and worth the wait that you've had to wait. And your patience has been appreciated. You know, let's move on to Blackula. That turned out awesome. I mean, I am over the moon with the realness of this bust. We'll do a proper spotlight on it, but not today. We have some other things that we have to get done today. But this is number 1. This goes to England, and then 2 through 6 are ready for their hair and stuff. Number 7 is up on the dry line. I have to seam him out. He came in late. Number 8 is going to be poured up. That leaves 2. That leaves 9 and 10 are still available. And if I have not heard anything from anybody then by the end of next week, then that's it. The mold's going into storage. Same thing for the Bad Moon. I had run up one more set of teeth. But I can't find anybody that actually requested or ordered it. I've heard people mention, yeah, I want it, but then there's no follow-up. So if you want a Bad Moon, you have until next week to really firmly let me know, yeah, I want that piece, and I'll get it run up. I have to run up 2 Creature from the Black Lagoon sets, another Burgess Meredith Penguin. And that finishes that. That one's closed out. The Joker's closed out. Then I got a request in for DeVito Penguin, so I'll be running him up. And if you want him, some of you have mentioned possibly wanting him. If you really want him, now's the time to let me know that you want it, and then when I get it done, you can pay me. But I just need to know that you want it while I have the molds out, because it's like prime real estate workspace in here. It's so crowded. Now, I did not sculpt the Harry Henderson. That's a piece that Scott Solomon sent me to finish for him. I don't have the mold. I have no control over it. All I'm doing is painting that one. And then this one, I didn't sculpt. This is Harry Inman, who has passed on his Tom Cruise Lestat that I'm finishing also through Scott Solomon. This will be a truly one-of-a-kind piece, because I don't like finishing other artists' work. So, and I only agreed to do this because Harry's dead. So you've got a Harry Inman Lestat finished by the Fiendish Dr. Phil. And it's kind of a good companion piece for my Lestat back from the swamp, which I'll be running a couple of them up too. So there you go. Pretty neat. Anyway, I guess that's it. Y'all have a fantastic Thanksgiving. Thank you for your patronage. I am working on this stuff every day. Please don't think I'm not. Especially when you see me posting ventriloquist stuff on my regular Facebook page. Ventriloquism is my career. I started that, you know, a while back, and then I just got back into making masks. And I took this whole year off to work on the finishing up the Harvest Reaper stuff, and it's winding down. So I have begun to build up my ventriloquism business again, because it takes a while to get that engine cooking to get bookings. So don't freak out if you see me with a dummy or a dummy on here, because that's just the way it is. It doesn't mean I'm not working on the stuff. I am. I truly am, as you can see. I appreciate your patronage. I love y'all very much. Y'all have a very great Thanksgiving. I'm very thankful for each and every one of you. This has been the Fiendish Dr. Phil Nichols from the lab. Here she is, the wonder dog, Miss Penny Dreadful. Poor little thing, gotta get shots twice a day. She's in this cone to keep her from picking at them stitches where she had that infection. So she's gotta wear this another week. She'll be at Thanksgiving with the cone. Poor thing. Anyway, thanks again. Y'all have a great Thanksgiving. Bye-bye.